of my face is red, with breasts, with a shoulder of a friend, with a corner of a desk, with communion, with a yes, and I'll tell you.
Welcome back to Pretty Much Experts. I'm Robert John. We got Skyler beside me.
Hey, everybody.
We're in Guelph, Ontario, and we got Mikey over there in Vancouver, British Columbia. How you doing, beautiful soul, you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Just call me beautiful?
Yeah, you are beautiful. You shared that little photo of your
Thank
grandpa the other day, and I laughed so hard. You guys are identical. You look like shit, though. Like
Are we?
He's a lot more handsome.
So, was that your, like,
He's more handsome.
is that your Nan's ex-husband?
Husband.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you. When I saw the picture, I thought it was her dad.
Brother?
No,
Oh,
like,
okay.
I thought it
Yeah.
was, like, they look kind of the same.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
it
they
was just
do.
like, oh, wow,
I
that's
see
like,
it for
that's
sure.
Mildred's dad. That's a cool picture. And then it was like, or is that, like, his
No, they both got like
grandpa?
little beady eyes. and
Yeah.
fucking-
Yeah, little bird nose on him.
They got all of your features, the dimples.
I don't have the nose though. I don't know where my nose comes from. Probably my fucking estranged father. Yeah, because I don't have the bird nose. The little birdie nose. I got this round little, you know,
Little cuck nose.
Yeah, little chode of a nose.
this little cute little cuck nose. Yeah.
Yeah, so we just had a brief little talk that we're gonna try to keep this light.
Yeah.
So we'll start it off, Mike. How
A brief? It
Yeah.
was an hour.
We
It
talked
was
for-
a cool
yeah,
hour.
we're just gonna keep
Heat
it
it
light though today. So
Yeah.
like, Mike, do you think Black Lives Matter?
Fuck off. Because now my internet's gonna cut out, right? Like I can't even halfway touch that topic.
Do-
of course I
do
do, but let's
BLM.
not fucking bring it up again.
Okay. But me and RJ went to we're in that march in Guelph on the weekend. Broke quarantine to go support our brothers and sisters. Which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was an enlightening time.
It was a good, and we're gonna leave it real quick because basically the three of us like came to the consensus over the last hour of talking. We're pretty sick and tired of white people telling us how to act and behave in response to what's
And
going
feel
on.
and-
And the march that me and Skyler went to yesterday reiterated that. There was a bunch of speakers that really talked about
Yeah.
you have to listen to these conversations, and this isn't a time to come back with counterpoints. It isn't a time to
Just shut up and
reiterate.
listen.
It's just a shut up and listen time.
Yeah.
It's not about resharing constantly opinions that you just discovered 20 minutes ago. It's just listen and just listen.
And just listen.
So we
yeah.
went. It was great. There were some cool speakers. It was really powerful walking there's probably 3,000 to 5,000 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, it was great. I think I filled my quota for walks for the year.
Not even close.
Suck it.
We definitely did talk about that.
Suck it,
Yeah.
roommate.
But yeah, this isn't about preaching how people should act or behave. It's
Yeah, what's happening?
we
is fucked
stand
up.
with what's going on right now, and you don't want to hear our opinion on how to not be racist.
Yeah.
Just don't be like
Just don't
fuck
be dicks.
off.
Don't
If
be
you are
dicks to
racist,
people.
don't listen. Like we're not going to change anyone's mind. Like just fuck off.
Yeah, that's not our job. We're here to inform people
Yeah.
about our other expert opinions.
Yeah.
Like living in Vegas.
But I got a bit of a sunburn yesterday. I
Just a
guess
little
all
one.
week I've been
this
just
this
toasting
podcast
myself.
is self-serving in
It's
a
been
different
hot.
way.
It's hot this
It doesn't
week.
have to be about our
hot and
political
sunny.
opinions.
Yeah, you and the roommate both got sunburned yesterday, not me. I'm still fucking transparently
You had
pale.
the hat on, you had the sunglasses, and obviously we're all wearing masks.
Yeah, oh
that
yeah.
helps.
Yeah, my whole face was covered. I felt like I should be doing crimes, but also not the place.
It felt pretty cool, like going to a protest all masked up. Like I felt like we're going into war,
Yeah. I
but
agree.
we're not there to like riot or anything. It wasn't a protest. It was a march.
Yeah.
But it's still, you're like approaching this like town square, and there's like people in front of us, behind us. Like we're all kind of getting there at 2 p.m. masked up. It's like okay,
It's
ready
happening.
for some action. But
And then we just
obviously we did not go with that intention, and nothing happened.
No. Somebody lit off
Someone lit off fireworks.
firecrackers at one point, and it was really a weird time.
It changes the mood for sure.
Oh, really quickly there was a sense of, oh, this is happening. But that got squashed out, I think, relatively
I think
quick.
everyone knew the difference between fireworks and gunshots, but it was still just like, who the fuck does this? Like, what a loser.
Nah, it's just making a scene for no
Yeah.
reason. And that's the kind of shit that would just, like, escalate things, I think. Like,
It's-
an unnecessary, like, you know, someone's got to fire that opening shot kind of
Yeah.
thing. And, I don't know. It was peaceful. I don't know. I didn't think anybody was being out of hand. Apparently somebody fucking drove through it, though, in their car.
I heard about that, but
Yeah, I heard about it secondhand that somebody drove their, like, SUV, like, doing the walk. There was a lot of people
Stuck at
stopped at, like,
intersections that were
that
fucked.
were blocked off for the walk. And
And
it's like, you're not going anywhere.
for an hour
For
at
over
least.
an hour.
Yeah, like, there's so many people here
And
taking
then-
up the full street.
Yeah.
You know,
and-
I definitely would have drove through. I just got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I
And
would've
but
drove
so I
through.
guess that's what
Yeah.
happened. Like, somebody was waiting at this light forever and got fed up, and, like, they didn't race through it, but
just
they drove
eased through
No,
it,
no.
laying on the horn, eased through it.
Yeah.
But everyone like took photos of the license plate and shared it on social medias
Yeah.
and shit.
Oh yeah.
Just
the kids
blasting the
died.
person.
Yeah, you know, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. That's what you get.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
like-
fair. I think it's fair both ways.
All the way
like
around
if
fair,
you're
yeah.
just like going to work and all
It's fair
of a sudden
both
it's
ways.
like, wait, what's this?
What's going on? Yeah.
What's this? Like, I heard there was a protest downtown, not 3 square blocks around. Like, it was a long ass fucking walk.
Oh yeah, we walked.
Like, I'm running on empty here, and you expect me to idle here
Yeah,
for an
just
hour? Can't
idle
do
no
it.
more,
Can't
whatever
do
the
it.
fuck,
Yeah. And like my own like naivete, like we knew we were going to this thing all week,
Yeah.
and not once did I even think that it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna have to like close down roads.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was at one point we were gonna park downtown because that's where the action was.
Yeah.
And then like it was like, nah, you know what? It'll probably be easier to get out of there if we park out of downtown and walk in. And then it's like, yeah, if we parked in here, we'd be fucked. Like when we were walking around Wendy's, there was totally like a dude just like sitting in his car watching, and like he was so pissed because it's like, he went into Wendy's and then the
Yeah.
fucking parade started.
He's bringing
and,
home
and
food.
now you're not getting out.
Yeah.
Like,
Just call it a parade.
Well, like when I went,
Yeah, I
like,
know,
I didn't know
essentially,
what to
though, essentially.
expect. Like I heard, like, oh, there's like a meeting, there's a march. Like I heard different
terminology.
adjectives,
Yeah.
terms, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I went in with like whatever's going on, I'm down with. So I didn't know if it was a march or a parade. I didn't know if the BLs that M'd
Yeah.
were gonna just like walk and we're on the side cheering,
Yeah.
or do we follow? Like I didn't know. Like I'm not going with like I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring my fucking walking shoes because I'm marching. It's
Yeah.
like I have.
Yeah.
I'm not a part of this. Like I'm a
Yeah, you
fucking
could end up
white
just
male.
standing there listening to people speak.
And that's what I was
like,
down.
you know.
Like I'm gonna go
Yeah.
and listen. I'm gonna be there as a number. I'm gonna show support. I didn't really chant along because I'm not a fucking parrot that's
I
just
didn't
gonna
chant
repeat
once.
dumbass shit. But it's like I just want to be there to like show solidarity. But then it was
Yeah,
like all the
solidarity, for
BLs that are gonna start, and then everyone else follows them. It's like, okay, cool, I'm down. But I didn't go there thinking like I'm part of a march, because it's like this isn't my cause. That's someone else's cause that I'm here to like help if I can.
Listen, it's not like as widespread as this is and worldwide as it is and as it should be. What you did, was it on Saturday? What you guys went and participated in on Saturday is about your community.
Yeah.
Of course, it affects the big picture, but going out and doing that is about direct, whatever in your community.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's about causing an effect in your
It's
community.
the one-to-one interaction, and that's what I was saying to Skyler yesterday. It's like I don't, in the grand scheme of like this world movement, it affects people in Canada, of course, but it's not the same thing as it is in Minnesota, as it is in Mississippi.
No.
That's apples to oranges.
Nope.
It's still
And you can't
comparable.
change that.
We can't change, but it's comparable.
No.
No.
But what happened in fucking little Guelph, Ontario is not affecting the world. It's affecting Guelph,
It's
Ontario.
affecting the community.
And there was
Yeah.
80 or so people of color that marched ahead of us. And it's about those local people
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
they
Wanna
came
feel
downtown. They felt, my life, my interaction with police, my interaction with society, my interaction with other white people has been troublesome. So I'm going to go. And then there's 3,000...
Even if it hasn't, standing in solidarity with people besides someone where it has been an issue. It's like, that's what it's about. Just knowing that, like, we all believe in equality.
And
that's why
it.
we're here.
It's like those 80 to 100 people can go to work Monday. They can stay home from work because there's a fucking pandemic on. Whatever it is, Monday they can go, like, you know what? I live in a place that I'm not alone, that there are people that have my back. And that's what matters. It's like acting locally, thinking globally, that fucking lame-ass saying. But that's what it is. It's just like, do something at a local level that
Ford?
affects...
Is that Ford trucks?
Whatever it is. And like one of my favorite parts of the day, like we were walking again in front of Wendy's, but there was like a family in front of us. I don't know if you remember. It was like an Asian family. And it was so cool to see like a mom and a dad and like 3 kids under them, you know, walking with them, like a bunch of little kids. Like, our parents wouldn't have taken us to that kind of thing when we were little. God, no. Then the parents were just...
The only reason we went to the Santa Claus parade is because it came right outside my aunt's house.
Yeah. I don't...
Like, they didn't have to bring a
Like,
cooler. They could just walk back to my aunt's house.
But it was like, that's so cool that this family's going together to show solidarity.
Yeah.
And then, like, I could overhear the dad saying to the kids, like, how do you feel about being here today? Like, it's important for you to stand up for people being bullied. When you go to school, like, remember this. And it's like, that's so fucking cool. Just, like, knowing that what happened today is affecting the future. Like, this isn't just like, oh, we just did this for, like, sake of masturbation.
Yeah, because I'm sick of being inside.
This isn't just for a social media life.
Though.
This
like,
isn't for Instagram.
I hate to be that voice, but...
It is, a little bit. But there are people that went that are like, you know what? Like, we're really here to teach the next generation. Like, stand up for people being bullied. Like, how do you feel about helping people today? And it's like, you're talking to, like, a 4-year-old. So, obviously, he's really, like, dumbing it down. But that is the kind of thing that this kid's going to take to school whenever school starts again. That's the kind of thing that this kid's going to take to his, like, I'm going to college, whatever. It's like those, like, dumb little imprints make a big fucking difference.
Oh yeah,
for sure. And that's like the whole helping the community.
That little
thing.
Like
that's
stupid
where it's
child
all
mind of his, like, he probably doesn't know things or remember anything right now because he's just like
he's dumbass little kid.
No, but it's still an impression.
But but I'm saying
his dad's a nerd.
Building to this is that like I don't remember too many things when I was like 3.
No.
But like I do remember when we did like things where you'd go and it was like there's like 1,000 people there. Like there's no way you're gonna forget that. That might be like one of your first
I remember
memories.
every time I went to Wonderland.
Yeah,
every time.
That's it.
Like, I think my first memory, honestly, is going to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Brampton when it came out, and that was like 89.
89.
So,
those are big.
Like that. I wish my first memory was a Black Lives Matter protest, but I'll take Ninja Turtles.
But that is the kind of thing that sits with a kid. That's like, this is so different from my day-to-day. It's going to be like, it's in my DNA. I remember this.
And the fact that it's a teaching lesson will probably instill it.
And it's like, hats off to that mom and the dad for just bringing the kid as is.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, it's so easy to just like, we'll get a babysitter, like, we're going to go.
But there's
we're
also
not gonna
like
go
the
we have
side of
kids.
it that sucks. And it's all those self-serving fucking social media cucks.
Yep.
Like, and I've seen a bunch of shit since where it's like people, like, they'll walk up to somebody who's actively working on a situation, whether it be boarding up a window or helping clean this up, and they'll grab a broom and they'll take a picture or grab the drill and take a picture and then fucking put it down and get back in their fucking, BMW. It's like, fuck yourself.
I've seen all that. Yeah. And I'm totally with you. I just don't want to, like, get all negative, but 100%.
Well,
there's so many
leave it
fucking
alone.
Losers.
You guys... you had a good weekend, you
themselves.
Supported a good thing, and fucking...
Now, the only thing, the last thing I'll say, maybe we can segue...
Maybe it won't be. Maybe this is the show.
Maybe,
Yeah, whatever.
But what is your thought on the backlash because of the breaking of the quarantine? Like, as you're saying about the kids, like, being there and how cool it was, there's a little voice in the back of my head that's like, kind of irresponsible to bring children.
Yeah, that's your cuck voice. That's your fucking bitch ass cuck voice. Is what
like, we are in a pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's like getting
No.
laxed and shit, but
Yeah, it's laxing down.
I'm capable of making my own fucking decisions.
Yeah.
But
Sure,
like,
sure. But the kids are definitely
It's
not.
worth
yeah, that kid's
discussing.
got a little stupid mind that's not
Yeah.
developed. He doesn't know. He's
Yeah.
probably licking
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
dog
we
shit
can
on
have
the ground.
McDonald's after this?
Yeah.
Like, that
It's-
was the incentive to get them out of the house.
Oh,
I
you-
think it'd be irresponsible to just like we're going to the fair because the fair's in town, or we're going to a rodeo.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
when it's
No, like,
like
this is bigger than that.
and
Yeah,
again, like this family that I'm like holding up, like it wasn't just like we went.
No.
It's like it was a real teaching moment as well.
Yeah.
So in that way, like I don't
Yeah,
think it
that's-
was irresponsible because this family went as like this isn't just like, oh, we're doing it for the gram.
Yeah.
It was like this is
Yeah, it's
something
not-
that these
yeah,
kids
yeah.
will actually take from.
That's fair.
And everyone
As much as
was
it is a social
wearing
event,
masks.
it
Like
doesn't
it
need to be a
seemed
social
incredibly
media
safe. Like there was people like
Yeah.
handing out whatever waters and shit. Like this wasn't a fucking music festival. This wasn't a party. No one hung out after.
No.
It was like
Yeah.
go do the march. We're there like 2 hours, and then you go home. And they kind of made that clear at the very beginning. Like this isn't about hanging out after. This
Yeah.
isn't about doing whatever. And this is a jumping off to go hang out in a park. Like they said that during the speeches. Like this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
making a statement when it needs to be said, but we're during a
Yeah.
pandemic,
And then we're going home.
and you go home.
Yeah, yeah.
Mind you, the lineup for
But the
Dairy
question-
Queen
Yeah,
ice cream
that was a
like
long line.
out the fucking parking lot when we drove by it. Like everybody had the same idea.
It was a hot day.
Yeah.
It was a hot day.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, like you said you and Kevin got fucking RJ and Kevin got tan pretty good.
Oh.
You still look like Casper the
I know,
Ghost,
right?
dude.
Like
Like-
pale, transparent. Like
But you normally get a
I
decent
get a bit of a tan,
base.
but I'm just
Mm-hmm.
destined to be fucking Casper.
You
Dude,
you
I'm
had your
fucking-
like
I'm as red as a
Yeah.
fucking
yeah
rubber
you're
ball,
you're
dude.
fucking
You're
chilly
looking pretty
face.
red. Mind you, like I was the only one yesterday.
I've been working outside for a month.
That's what I was
man,
gonna say.
in
Like
the
I've been
blazing
outside
sun.
almost every day. Like Skyler had his like run of like doing the housework,
I got pretty
maintaining the
burned up, yeah.
patio. That was like 3 weeks ago though. No, 2
Yeah,
weeks.
burning through socks.
Like and
yeah, we
that
heard
was
about
like
it.
yeah, you were out a lot that week. You worked hard, but since then you've been in Valentine.
Fuck right.
So
Gotham now.
now you're in Gotham.
Fucking Gotham.
So it adds up. Like all the like as red as my forehead is today. That's not just from yesterday. I have been outside every day this week.
I might be white, but
But god damn, your forehead is red. Holy
it's
shit.
red.
God, yeah.
yeah.
It's
You should see
really
my
red.
back.
I was also the only one yesterday that wore a hat and
I will.
sunglasses. I think
I will see
Kevin
it.
wore sunglasses.
She wore sunscreen.
I wore sunscreen as
I
well.
didn't do that. No, that's some like I don't want to
Yeah.
cuck squirt
That's
on my
cuck
face.
That's cuck shit. That's total cuck
I
shit.
put fucking squirt on.
Can't
me.
handle the sun, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of it.
Don't go in it, you vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
telling.
I'm proud of you guys. I'm
Well,
proud of you guys, and I
no,
know
it's
it's not
not
what it's
about-
about.
no,
No,
but
no, give,
no,
me
no.
The, give me your pride.
Give it to the BLZM. It's not.
Yeah.
We went to show support for other people. Like
Dude,
it's
stop
all about-
abbreviating all this shit.
No, that's a cool way.
Confusing the shit out of me.
BL.
The
The
PSR, the
BLZM.
BLSM.
BLZM,
You know,
baby.
fuck it.
That's a cool way.
Dude,
to
I still think about the PSR every day. Every day now. You know? Hadn't thought about it for 3 years, and then as soon as you say the PSR once, and that's it. It's every day of my
Yeah.
life.
I definitely
You know,
hit the room.
I hear the theme song. You know.
Kevin laughed the other day because you just dropped it randomly, and she knows what the PSR. For the uneducated, the PSR is Bob Barker's Price is Right,
Yeah, clearly the PSR.
PSR.
and you have to play PSR rules whenever guessing the price of anything.
Yeah. Anything. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
go
Anything.
over, you
Oh, yeah.
lose.
Yeah,
and
if
if you're
you
under,
can't go
yeah,
over
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
PSR and
PSR
BLZM.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you get it bang on, it's free.
Yeah. You get $100.
You hear ding ding ding?
You get $100.
They pay you. Oh fuck! What a great show.
What a great show.
But it sucked after Drew took it over.
While working
think
the
I've even seen it.
slave job the other day, moving job,
Oh no.
there was a house, like, while we were, like, loading the house up, this fucking overly, horrible homeowner was just sitting on the couch watching PSR
Nice.
while we're all working around her.
Yeah.
And Drew Carey's looking old as fuck these days.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
out of
Oh,
the
yeah.
loop on PSR. Like, I haven't seen it I'm like, oh yeah, Drew Carey
10
took
years.
over. And then you think it's like, he's been doing it since like 2005.
Yeah.
He's had
Wow,
that
dude.
job longer than the Drew Carey show was a thing. Definitely longer than Whose Line Is It Anyway? Like, he is Piazar.
That was a great show.
And
too.
he's looking like a skinny old Bob Barker. Like, his neck is all flabby, gray-ass hair.
Yeah.
And he's using that stupid microphone for no reason. Like, that's just like the Piazar microphone.
They don't-
Like the long, skinny stick one.
Yeah.
It's like a straw with a ping
Yeah,
pong
it's
ball on it.
2020.
Like, what the fuck is that?
They
Fuck's
always
sake.
like hold it down by like their leg.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing anything.
Just
with
wear
that.
the like lapel
just
thing or
put
the
it in your
headset.
pocket.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to hold that long,
Or
stupid.
can't you just have like boom mics? Like, don't we live
I don't-
in that world?
Dude, there's such thing as wireless
It's
mics now.
2020,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, it's
like,
2020.
wear the lapel with the battery pack
Have you
on
ever
it. Like,
seen those,
come
like-
on.
Yeah.
You ever see those like pictures on like it's usually on Facebook, I guess, but it's like, you know, like 25 pictures that will make you rethink your entire life, and it's, you know, like, here's a picture of a sperm whale, like,
Right.
you know, and shit like that, and
Dick.
exactly, and one of them, I tried really hard not to say that. But-
Coyote's dick. Have you ever seen one?
25 weirdest looking dicks. But like one of
25
them,
dicks you didn't know existed.
but one of them is just like
Butterfly's
these-
dick.
Like, they gotta have one. Right?
You got
They have
it.
to have
fucking
one.
whips out
Yeah.
like their tongue does.
Their whole wing is dick.
Oh fuck.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't need. Oh,
you saw 25 things
But
that you're
one
not
of the-
supposed to see.
one of the pictures was like an anchor woman,
Nah.
and that was it.
What?
No.
How old is this list?
It's not that old.
Fucking 60-year-old list.
No, but the picture was like an anchor woman with like it was her back, and she's wearing like a fucking like a Ghostbusters backpack
Oh,
worth
yeah.
of like battery to operate her fucking microphone.
Right.
And it's the same. It's like, really, like, can't you just fucking like just beam in like a microphone to the girl's lips? Like,
She's
not
sitting
moving.
behind
Yeah,
the
dude.
desk. Like, why is it
Yeah.
attached
For
to
sure
her?
they can do
Just
that.
have that shit on the floor like a computer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, take some of the funding that the cops are getting and fucking
Oh,
give it to the
circling back.
broadcasters.
There you go.
Circling back.
Oh fuck. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do is fund the anchor.
Not to spark more controversy.
Yeah. Guy doesn't want to talk about it, and then circles right back
Circle
to
him.
it.
I don't. I,
I don't
really
wanna
don't.
talk about
I
it.
really don't. Bad joke. Horrible joke.
In like fun news, when I had the slave wage job moving houses last week, it was so.
Yeah, you could stop saying that.
Yeah.
There's other kinds of slaves other than black slaves.
Oh, fuck.
The
I-
Ever heard of Egypt? It's about
Okay,
working.
that's the only
I
fucking
work for
example you have.
1
So
cent
let's move
more
on.
than is
Let's move on.
illegal. So
There's sex
technically,
slaves.
yeah,
There
there's all
still are.
kinds. That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a that's not a taboo word. Don't take that word out of my vocab.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
Don't take
I'm not,
that
I'm
from
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not trying to defund my vocabulary.
I would never.
I work for
I
1
would-
cent more than is
I did
criminally
just
illegal.
try, but
Yeah.
Like I'm,
This is
you
true.
know,
yeah.
I guess I'm technically 1 cent more
Dude,
than a
I feel the
slave.
same way. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you.
Yeah, I feel the
You
same way.
know,
The,
it's
work,
not
the
the
amount of
same.
work I'm doing
Yeah,
for
it's
what I'm
hard.
taking home, my quality of life, go fuck
So
yourself.
last week,
Basically,
anyway,
same.
at my
Slave wage.
1 cent more than slave job,
Yeah.
it was so hot. Like I almost died. Like I've never done anything so hard in my life, and I've done a lot of hard things, and I can legitimately say, like, I don't know if I can do this. Like every time I
Dude,
took a
I've been saying that every week.
But it's like
Yeah,
every,
fuck.
like I'm literally like I'll take a box off the truck, walk it into the house, walk back to the truck, and then
Yeah.
like I'm not just like I need a break, I'm gonna lay down. It's like I'm falling on my knees.
I'm done for the day. Yeah,
I just fall
exactly.
on my knees, like
Yeah.
I have nothing. Take like 20 seconds of deep
And
breath,
there's 6 hours left.
grab
in
another
this.
box and do it again, and it's like do that for 6 hours. Like I was like, I don't
I
know,
know.
like this is like more than my body's ever done. So
Dude.
on Friday when I had another long day. I knew it was gonna be long. It's gonna be. I checked the weather. It's gonna be hot. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get ahead of the game. I'm not gonna wear a pair of black jeans and a long sleeve T-shirt like I usually do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear my gym shorts. I'm gonna wear a T-shirt. I got my like athletic headband on. Like I'm ready. I'm gonna fucking kill it.
And then it was -5.
No, it was like 33 degrees. It was hot as fuck.
Okay.
But what I did not, think ahead on is like my gym shorts have like built-in underwears. like a swimsuit, so you don't have to wear boxers.
Oh no. Oh
The
no.
chafe.
You can't exist in those for 8 hours.
No.
No.
The longest I've ever worn them in my life is like an
I'd
hour
be
and a
cutting
half.
those out in 30
They're
minutes.
wet.
And they were soaked. I have diaper rash
Of course.
that you cannot explain.
Yeah, of course.
Like the
you do.
skin is broken.
Dude, 30 minutes into that day, I would have been fucking looking for the scissors. I would have been open boxes looking for the
Like
scissors.
halfway
man.
through the
Cutting that
day, I
shit
just
out.
like reached like 2 hands into the butt
Yeah.
and then like pulled it up so it was like a thong
Oh.
because it's
so
like
it doesn't rub.
it would like it just wasn't rubbing in the same place.
Yes.
Like it's not about like I want to have a cool built-in underwear thong. It's like where
No,
it's
just split
on
the
my
cheeks,
like
though.
thighs is bleeding, so I have to move it. So I pulled it up into the crack and then had to do another like 3 hours like that. So I have like
You gotta get
4
yourself some
perfect
Gold Bond,
like
baby.
incisions on my butt
Ooh.
where it was hard.
That's
So it's like okay, no more
See,
gym.
there's not
shorts.
enough pay for that.
you gotta go. You gotta
Like
be
then,
prepared.
and like that, it circles back around to the wage. It's like you expect me to be here and do this and work this hard and fucking get fucking
Diaper rash.
gashes all around my gashes.
gashes.
And it's like
My gashes have gashes.
it's like $18 an hour, $20 an hour. It's just not enough. What's the incentive for me to do this again tomorrow?
You and your like cuck Vancouver wages. I'm doing this for 15.
Oh my god. Well, fuck. I wouldn't even do it for 20, but
I know.
I was gonna circle it back
saying.
around to the protest. Like yesterday before we went, I fucking dumped out, and then I like just used all the baby powder I could find.
That's a good idea.
Like I knew, we're gonna be standing.
Yeah, you gotta get it,
and
man.
then it was like we're walking
Every
like,
morning, I just put a whole fucking batch of cookies worth of fucking basically flour in my underwear before I go to work every morning.
Yeah.
Just Gold Bond like like a motherfucker. Like I spend a cool 30 seconds just like fucking powdering.
Yeah, you got
You
it.
before
gotta.
work every day.
Yeah, you gotta.
But to bring it back around again, I was fucking. I got video called by our good buddy Rory
Oh,
Sure.
nice.
as I was leaving
Friend
the
of the
park,
show.
half drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was fucking in the park getting drunk.
Yep.
Showed me all the circles on the ground at Trinity Bellwoods.
Oh,
Like
nice.
they have all these fucking.
Oh no, he's a Bellwoods
you
cuck
know,
now.
Yeah, he's a Bellwoods cuck
no.
now.
Oh no.
And
We
he's
lost
hanging out in the circles that they painted on the grass.
Yep.
Wow.
And but yeah, we were fucking talking about that, like just how hard it's like it's amplified because of this pandemic. It really is. Even though I'm like, a half denier about the whole thing,
Yeah.
it's like I'm still going to work
Yeah.
and fucking I'm dealing with life and I'm dealing with life outside of this, like the whole pandemic bullshit. Everything else plus that. And it's like, what's the incentive for me to fucking be here?
Right.
I'm making fucking toddler wage, getting chafed all day,
Okay.
fucking,
Toddler wage.
my neck is like a fucking dry desert right now, dude. It's all cracked up and there's fucking cactus growing back there, like it's fucking dry and scaly, and it's like, what? It's just not worth it, man.
It's
not worth it.
hard.
We talked for an hour and half of it was about how bullshit work is,
Yeah.
It's
It's a hard go these days, man. When I
a
left
hard
work
go,
on
man.
Friday, despite the diaper rash, like my legs were just so sore, like an
Gotta
inner
get some
sore from just like taking stairs all day, carrying heavy things. Like we had to move like an elliptical. Like have you ever lifted an
Oh, 7,000
7,000 pounds? And it was like between
And they're awkward as shit.
they're so long. It's like it took 3
Yeah.
of us to get it up the stairs into the truck and then from the truck down into the next basement. Like it was a nightmare. My legs were so sore I thought I had leukemia. Like it was like my legs were so
Onset,
sore.
early
Like
onset.
it's like this isn't muscles. It's like my bone hurts.
Yeah.
And it has to
Yeah.
be my bone marrow.
It
Like
has
I have
to be.
I have leukemia.
Yeah.
Is that what leukemia?
Yeah.
I don't think leukemia is just blood.
It's a blood thing, but I'm like, I've just never had such a deep,
That's gotta affect the
sore
marrow.
leg.
I will. Yeah.
Like, do
there's
you know-
nothing worse than leukemia leg.
When you have like a sore calf muscle or something, it's like, oh yeah, that's my calf muscle. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
got a cramp. Or you have a stomach cramp, like from, like, oh, I ran too much. Oh, I got a little stomach cramp.
Oh, yeah.
I got a stitch. Like, you can always like place what it is. But like the
Yeah.
pain was just so deep in my thighs, and like it has to be my bone marrow. There's no other like There's no other thing. It's bone marrow hurts.
What's the Montel Williams?
MS. Do I have MS?
Yeah, I think you might have MS. I think that's bone marrow.
That's like your nervous system attacks.
No, I think MS stands for marrow.
Marrow.
Marrow shit.
syndrome.
No, MS is totally like
Marrow
your,
syndrome.
Marrow syphilis.
your fucking immune system like attacks your nervous system. It thinks it's
Your
a
bone
foreign
marrow.
entity. No, not your bone marrow. Like the shit that like connects everything.
What's Montel Williams doing
Yeah.
these days?
Oh, I think he's dead.
He's probably dead, yeah?
Is he dead?
Probably.
He was pretty cool.
Yeah. Hanging by his fucking neck in a closet somewhere. No, he's probably
Fuck
still
Maury.
alive. I don't know. Oprah's still alive. I assume they're like.
But
the
Oprah's
same
still,
age.
like, rel.
I guess. Barely.
Doesn't Oprah still have the TV show, though?
No.
Isn't that not a show anymore?
No, she's got her own.
She's got a
I think
network.
it's called OWN, actually. Yeah.
She has a
The
network,
Oprah
but
one.
doesn't
yeah.
she have, like, a show on her own network?
Maybe like some cuck
sure.
show.
Specials or something?
Yeah, probably. Like she's probably
It's
still,
not a day-to-day.
No, she probably interviewed Obama or something.
Yeah.
You know, like
I just can't imagine
Ozzy
Montel just,
Osbourne.
like, quietly retiring.
you
He's
think
such
he goes
a,
out with
like...
a bang. No, I don't know.
He was just
I
such a
feel like
staple
I've
of
seen
my,
him in
like,
something
life.
recently.
Like, are TV like daytime talk shows still a thing like that?
I don't know. I don't have a
Who
TV
knows?
or
Yeah.
call in
Is
sick to
cable
work
still a
or...
thing?
I don't, like I haven't had
I have
cable
no
in
idea.
fucking like 10 years. I
Yeah.
have no idea what the world
Since
is
like
like.
No
2008 or 9, I haven't like watched
Yeah, I guess
TV in
Ellen.
that way.
What's that other bitch? Rachel Ray.
I don't think she's still a thing anymore.
No,
No, I don't think so.
I feel like she was.
She
a
burned too
racist.
hot.
She got too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Even
They gave her a fucking cookware fucking
Yeah.
deal, and that was
Fucking
it.
cock
You can go to
cookbook.
Walmart and get her fucking pots and pans.
Ellen's getting in
and that was
shit
it. She
now
fucking
too
burned
for
out.
something. I
Well,
feel like
because you
she's
can't
done.
do anything anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People need
No,
to
apparently
just
she's
fuck
a
off.
mean boss. Who gives
Who
a
gives
shit?
a shit?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Who gives
Every
a fucking
boss
shit?
is a mean
Let
boss.
her fucking
That's
be
why
a
they're
mean
the
boss.
boss.
Just don't go work for her and stop fucking complaining, you cuck.
I've
fucks.
never had a boss that wasn't
You
a
know?
mean boss. That's
Yeah.
why they're the boss.
Yeah, dude.
They have to,
Yeah.
like, enforce fucking people not working hard.
Yeah.
Every boss is. You can't be
Yeah,
mad
Who
at
knows
them.
what her fucking role is?
Yeah.
But
Every boss.
it's like, oh, big surprise! Some rich and famous fucking person who owns a multinational whatever
Yeah.
is fucking mean. Ooh, just fuck off! That's not fucking news.
Surprise, surprise. Someone that's incredibly successful has really high standards.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Yeah.
fuck off. Why don't you tell us
fuck
more about
off.
this COVID numbers and
Yeah.
shit? Because that's also really super important too. Hear about all these fucking numbers coming out. Let's circle back. We're
It's-
circling back.
It's that like if your name's on the show, you'd probably want it to be
Yeah.
done right.
Yeah.
It's literally the
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres show.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the
Yeah.
fucking Tony from accounting.
And if you got
Tony
her fucking
Danza's
triple milk
short-lived.
soy latte with a splash of cinnamon wrong, then you're a fucking cuck and get out of
Yeah,
here.
she's got shit to
She
do.
doesn't got time for you to get her double fucking shot soy latte,
You
fucking
got
almond
one
milk,
chance.
Yeah.
fucking
Like Eminem
you got
said.
one
Yeah.
chance.
You got one chance.
Yeah.
Spaghetti, spaghetti.
Spaghetti, one chance. You're replaceable. You're not Ellen.
You are not Ellen. Is your name Ellen?
Is your name
Exactly.
Ellen?
Exactly.
Fuck Ellen though.
If it is, it's just a
Do you
coincidence.
have the hair?
You ain't her, bitch.
Do you have the haircut of a young Elton John? No, you're not Ellen.
Do you look like a small Macaulay Culkin?
Smaller version
Smaller version.
of the kid from Home Alone. You have the same Christmas sweater on every day.
Yeah.
Dude, she gets a lot of credit, like, in the comedy world for being, like, a hilarious stand-up comic. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing, because I've seen some of it, and it's not good.
No.
I don't understand. Like, I
nostalgia.
think
It's
it's because,
90s.
like, oh, she came up at a tough time for, well, women in comedy and comedy in general, and, like, she was very, I don't know, fucking good at it in the day.
Yeah.
But it's like, none of that fucking shit transfers.
No.
No.
You know?
No, but I
Who's
think
been to a bookstore in the last 20 years? You can't joke about bookstores. You just can't do it. Like,
Oh fuck.
like, you're telling jokes pre-internet, none of it applies.
Nothing applies.
None of it applies. Go fuck
I
yourself.
feel like that with any of if you watch anything from the '90s, it does not hold up at all. Like
no, it doesn't hold
the
up.
80s
I mean, there are moments.
things in the '80s seem to hold up, but like the '90s, I feel like everybody I don't know. It's
it
not even the
holds
90s.
up out of
but
nostalgia.
90s was the years of milk and honey. It was just so easy. Like, everyone was successful and
It's all-
making money and easy. It's like, what is...
But the 90s, like, there was a dark turn that happened in the 90s. Like the Attitude Era in the
Started with Ellen.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't just a wrestling thing. Like, the whole world did that. Like,
Yeah.
it might have been Ellen.
But that's the reaction. That was like 98, 99. That's the reaction to the Milk and Honey.
Yeah. Milk and Honey
Yeah,
sour.
that's the milk and honey soaking
Yeah,
in.
you fucking had so many years of goddamn, like, just like Home Improvement. Like, that's the best show on TV. Like, that show's
Yeah.
horrible.
Or, like,
So
I feel
good.
like once Seinfeld stopped, like, that
Yeah.
was the end of it. Like,
JTT? Are you fucking dissing JTT here, bud? Okay.
Zachary Ty Bryan.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Cuck.
I know, I'm talking about the older brother, the one that did nothing outside of that
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Or Mark.
No one even knows Mark's name.
Mark's name?
No one knows Mark.
No idea. He had the face. He had a face on him that looked like he shouldn't have been famous.
He was
You know, like
surprised.
when child actors get older, it's like that kid from Modern Family too. Have you seen that kid?
Which one?
I think his name's Luke.
Oh, yeah. That kid got fucking ugly.
It's like, dude, you should not be an actor
No.
right now.
Like,
you don't have the. Can't cut it.
It's
no
the
chops.
same with Mark from Home Improvement.
Zachary Ty Bryan.
Exactly.
Is it Zachary?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Zachary.
exactly.
That's
It's
the older
ZTV.
brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's the younger brother?
Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor Thomas.
The younger brother.
Mark.
Yeah, that's not Zachariah, whatever the fuck you keep saying. I'm talking about the little brother Mark.
Yeah.
On that show was like
Well,
they
they're
got
all
him because
ugly.
He was cute
Let's
as
just
a
get
kid,
that out there.
and then he grows up and he was like an eyesore on that show.
Oh,
Like, I
dog
think that's
face.
why they canceled
Dog
the
face.
show.
Yeah, he got too old.
They were hoping that like he was gonna like go to Mexico with JTT when he went. Remember when he left the show?
No. I did not watch it into my 20s like
Oh,
you
you
did.
fuck off! We definitely watched it when that guy like
He
it
watched
was,
it
you
all the
know,
way into grade 13.
I watched the.
TGIF, baby. Fucking
Yeah.
respect those letters.
You gotta respect TGIF. But like, I remember watching the last fucking Full House.
No, I never watched the
No,
last
when
full.
fucking Michelle
No,
got
I
bucked off the
definitely
horse,
don't.
got amnesia.
Wow, that
How was
happened.
that the ending
eh?
of the
No.
show? What? Explain.
I don't know because they fucking
She
she
died?
got bucked off the horse and then it's like totally just that like
The whole thing was a dream?
no, it wasn't the Bob Newhart show. It was I think it was an excuse to then like roll back footage, like a montage of like, don't you remember when we did this, Michelle? And then it would like show like her as a little kid when she was cute.
Remember when you
And
got
then,
bucked
like, it
off the
ended-
goat?
Yeah, when the goat
When you got
bucked
bucked off the
by that
lamb?
goat. But then it ended
Yeah.
with like her memory came back at the very end, and it was like a like I remember you and I remember you,
Oh.
and then fucking Football Steve came back out of nowhere.
Football Steve.
Yeah, DJs.
Like
Dude,
one of the
you are
boyfriends?
so deep into
This
fucking
guy's
Full House
fucking.
right now.
You watched Fuller House, didn't you?
No, I didn't watch.
You
Full
watched
House.
it.
I didn't. The Olsons
He for
weren't on
sure
it.
does.
Yeah.
That's like everyone goes to bed and he gets up at like midnight and goes and sits on the couch and just binges.
Puts
Fuck.
it on mute.
I don't know why I'm so tired every morning.
The internet bill's so high this month.
Those damn fucking
Just
tanners.
binging Fuller House.
But yeah, I remember watching when in Home Improvement when JTT left the show. He left and then the show lasted like 2 more seasons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did he leave? He's going to
Because
college?
it was a stupid show. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was going to like Costa Rica in the show to like build homes for people or something.
And JTT in
Sounds like
real
some
life
Epstein
like
shit.
left that show to like go do nothing.
Yeah, I think he left Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm too
Dude,
big
he
for
made
this
$1
shit.
billion. Fucking
Oh,
right
it's
on. Good for
gone
him.
now.
Leave Hollywood.
I would love to see JTT all grossed up.
Oh, you know he has no septum.
Dude, I bet you he's
in his
just
nose.
rolling in it.
Yeah, there's no septum in that boy.
He blew it out.
Dude, we went down to the water on Friday after work and like my whole site,
Hope
like
you're
I went
wearing
back to my
masks.
old site. I'd been no. We're out in the fucking air, okay? Like you don't need masks when you're out there getting fucking misted by Mother Nature. But we fucking like so I went back to my old site after like I don't know a couple weeks of being at another site, and I get back and there's this huge revolt amongst all the guys. They all hate one of our foremen. They hate the fucking superintendent. Like everyone's pissed off about their role. their expectations. Everyone's pissed off about their pay. All this shit's going down. One of my favorite guys at work, last day was Friday. He said, fuck it, literally walked across the street and got a job with another plumbing outfit. Literally just walked across the street and talked to the fucking guy there, and they set everything up, and he's now working for them. Like, there's this huge, massive revolt. So we all went for beers after, went down to the harbor, and like just hung out by the water. And to bring it back around to having no septum, fucking somehow the fucking cocaine got going. You know? I mean, I didn't see it, I didn't touch it, but there was one point I was like, they all came back from the we all park on the road and walk into this like nice little fucking area, and it's like a couple minute walk, and like everyone will you only bring so much beer down there, you go back, fill your cooler, there's a lot of coming and going. And at one point I noticed people coming back and they're really jacked up, and I was like, okay, fucking everyone's drunk, having a good time, just totally like not even expecting it. And then I look over like 10 minutes later, and one of the guys, I'm not gonna say his name, he'd never hear this, but I didn't like him at first. I thought he was giving me the eye. Either he wants to fuck or fight, like one of these guys. Nice. But he's just one of these guys that's just like, I don't know. I don't know what actually he's like. But he's half decent. I've been working with him since I got back. He's half decent. But he looks like he's either going to have a stroke or fucking shit his pants. Like, his face is just doing all the, not the typical, like, coke jaw shit. It was like he's holding a burp. He was, like, constantly holding a burp. Yeah. And he was doing this, and he's got this weird, like, white person face, and he's just doing this fucking strokey, burpy, poopy face. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And one of the guys was like, hey, he said his name. He's like, hey, bud, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. What are you talking about? I'm totally okay. I'm totally okay. What do you mean, am I okay? What wouldn't be okay about me? And it's got all, like, weird and defensive. And then it was like, people started talking about it. It's like, oh, okay, he's on cocaine. But it was like, it just went from fucking like, casual beers, everyone bitching and moaning, getting a little bit drunk, to like full on disco. Fucking the speaker came out, you know what I mean? Yeah. Everyone's fucking yelling like we're at the club. It was pretty fun. Yeah. It was pretty fun. That's good. Needed that. Blow off some steam.
I don't know how all this coke got in my nose, but it's a good time.
Dude, I don't even know who brought the coke. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it was there, But it really fucking amped the place up for about a cool 2 hours.
And we're talking like 5 o'clock in the afternoon kind of thing, right? Like after work?
Yep,
like,
totally.
Wow, wasted no time.
We get off at 3:15. We were probably over there about 4. And cocaine was there, and everyone was fucked up about 6. Yeah. 2 hours. Someone showed up with cocaine, and everyone got fucked up by about 6 p.m.
Someone invited the cocaine.
I didn't have to sleep in my truck this time, though. I kept it pretty moderate. I probably had 6 beers and about 10 joints, but I was perfectly capable of driving home after
Drove
that.
home safely drunk.
Safely, very safe.
I wore a mask.
Oh, yeah, very safe. Oh, I just had the fucking Out Come the Wolves on, and my fucking just put my foot down on the highway, really fucking lighten it up. Oh yeah, super safe.
Super safe.
I wasn't driving through neighborhoods.
No, that's
I was on the highway, endangering my own life. Okay.
It's a fucking pandemic, man. Unprecedented times. I can drive drunk.
Yeah, there's no one out. Yeah. There's no one out. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. It's been, I don't know how things are in BC. I feel like here it's like...
It's picking back up.
It's picking up now. Like,
yeah, it's picked up
cars
considerably.
being on the road.
Restaurants are open. Fucking...
We're not at that level.
People are dining... Yeah, there's dine-in happening in select places. Like, not like chain restaurants so much. Like, there's a Tim Hortons that you can sit in. There's like 5 seats.
Yeah.
Spread out. But, like, there's, like, the actual restaurants, mom and pops are all starting to open. There's dine-in available in a lot of those places. Like... There's still lineups to go everywhere and get in everywhere. There's people wearing masks in their cars like fucking cuck bitches.
Yep.
But it is still it's slowly coming around to, like, it's never going to be fully normal again, but it's like getting pretty goddamn close. We're at 75%, I would say. Wow. Gyms are all opening,
Wow, showers for you.
No excuse now. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've been showering like a motherfucker. It just takes effort. I'm tired of it. To be honest, I'm just going to break silence here. I'm tired of the whole van thing. You
Wow.
know, I just
Wow.
waiting for the perfect situation. Like I'll stay in the van and I'll stay doing this, but I don't want to do it on the street anymore.
Right.
I need a fucking little chunk of property.
Little-
I need like a more concrete. Concrete's not the right word, I guess, but like a more stable place. Because of parking with friends and parking in neighborhoods and parking at businesses and whatever. Like it's just I'm over it. I'm over
And,
it.
like,
I just need something a little more stable.
Plumbing is nice. Like,
Nah.
okay, never mind.
Nah, it sucks. The industry, all the trades in general, like it's no fucking surprise that they're crying out for people to get into the trades. They treat everyone like shit. The fucking industry's 60 years behind, where it's like you gotta be a man and you gotta fucking bear, and this is what you gotta do. You gotta pay your dues and you gotta break your back when you're young. And it's like we're gonna pay you fucking $4 an hour, and it's like fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Fuck off. This whole fucking industry's
I didn't-
bullshit.
I-
The trades are
He
fucking
definitely
bullshit.
meant
Plumbing's
like
I meant,
bullshit.
having access to a toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, a little stoned.
Like, oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Getting fired up.
Yeah. I didn't want the fucking petite behind the veil of the plumbing industry.
Yeah, fuck. No, well, I don't really have access to a toilet because we're doing all the plumbing. I'm still fucking hitting the porta-johns, baby.
I meant like you buying somewhere to
Yeah,
live.
I'm missing the market.
Yeah, yeah. Like having your own home. Even nice RV with a sit-in toilet.
Dude, I don't need all that. I just need a fucking place to, like, have my shit,
Yep.
you know? I don't need a place to take a shit. I just need a place to have my shit. You know?
Okay, yeah.
I just want a stable environment where I can fucking work on my stuff and have people over and tinker and fucking not let the dog run around without the bylaw coming around and shit, you know? Like, yeah. I'm over it. I don't mind the van life. I'm just over the fucking, like, if I'm gonna stay stationary in a city or whatever, I'm not gonna be traveling around. The van life sucks. It's too much work.
Yeah.
It's just too much work. If you're on the go and you're driving and you're traveling, it's like that's part of it. That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Staying stationary and living this way, it's like it's just too much work. It's a lot of sacrifice, and some of it was good and some of it hasn't been good. But you know, for the most part, you know, getting clarity on like what I need and want and shit was helpful. But like I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
fair.
over it.
It's good to like just hit that reset button though.
Yeah.
You know.
I needed it.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not gonna cuck out and just go and fucking get a $1,700 fucking place to rent because I'm a fucking cuck bitch and can't, you know, wait for another 3 months to find something. Like I'm waiting.
Yeah,
I'm waiting. And if that's me buying a property or renting a property, if it takes 3 more years of me doing this so I can finally buy the thing I want to buy, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But I've hit my fucking wall. First big wall for sure. Just over it. And also, like, with this COVID thing going on, it's like, I know it's irresponsible and people feel how they want to feel. You go fuck yourselves. I don't want to hear about it. But it's like, if I had a place, I could still have close friends come over and, like, hang out.
Yeah.
And, like, we could sit outside and barbecue and do the things that we do within reason, right?
Yeah.
Responsibly. Whatever that means. So, I miss that shit. You know, I don't need things. I don't need a fucking house full of garbage like I've had in the past. But it'd be nice to have a house that I could fill with garbage if I did so choose.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Feel the shit.
I just want other things.
Are you gonna find a nice man to settle down with?
If I have to, if that's what
Someone's
it takes,
dad,
man.
perhaps.
Dude, let me pull up a fucking Craigslist right here.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see if I can pull this up. You guys keep talking about whatever,
I don't
and I'll see if
know.
I
Is
can find this
Craigslist
new.
still a
This
thing?
new. There's
Oh,
a.
yeah.
Oh, Craigslist the only list here, buddy.
I went on Craigslist the other day for a new computer. Like,
Yeah.
viewers at home may hear my computer rumbling in the background. Like, it's on its last legs.
Not today. Not
And
today,
the
surprisingly.
homepage of, like, Craigslist was, like, you know, like, it's the most, like, recent relevant ads or whatever. Just like any social media, they promote the most important stuff to the top.
Yeah.
And it was all sex work. I'm like,
Nice.
wow, this isn't even, like, back page anymore. This is what Craigslist is.
See, I thought that was I thought they banned that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe they did, but people just do it anyway.
Nice.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's still there. It's just not under Close Encounters or whatever the hell it's called, right?
It was all just
Casuals,
like
yeah.
male, Aramosa,
casual.
looking for a blowjob. Like, it was
Yeah,
yeah, dude, it's
and
all
it was
still up
very
there for
clear,
sure.
and I'm like, I can't hate on that. Like for you to post, like looking to get this. Here's my ad. I'll give you $300.
It's not going to suck itself.
I'm not gonna suck itself. $300. It's like, well,
It's like $300 to suck it, or he'll pay $300.
he'll pay $300 to get it sucked, and that's
Wow,
just
that's a waste
he's
of
just
money.
throwing it up like Rockwood Mail doing this. And it's just like cool.
Money to burn.
Of course, Rockwood.
Oh yeah, it was all just like hick people out, outside the city limits.
Yeah, Caledon.
Yeah,
Fucking Caledon.
I'm spread.
Caledon man,
Spread in Caledon.
Spreading
wallet
Caledon.
in hand.
Doors open.
Yeah. Come put your money in my wallet, big boy.
My fucking nature's wallet.
Well, I can't find the fucking listing anymore, but basically there was this it was the only picture on the ad was of this guy's face. And it was horrible. He had a horrible face. Like just looked like a fucking serial killer, not a welcoming face. And the ad was basically like a house share ad, right?
Oh, no.
And it was like highlighting all of these fantastic things about like his like the house and like what he has to offer. And then it was like most 75% of the ad was like describing the house, which is whatever. Why is there a picture of your face? I don't know. Dumb. But I'm like this far into this ad, I was like, oh man, this sounds awesome. It's cheap. It has all these like things that I'm looking for. And then the bottom 25% of the ad was like how the dude likes to just be naked and fuck, and like and how he was just like basically looking like and it got into like, oh, rent's negotiable if you like the fucking like it was all this shit, and it was disgusting, dude. Like it got graphic.
That's awesome.
I mean, disgusting for me as a straight man who doesn't want to suck dick. Maybe it would be appealing to people who are more in line with that, but to me it was absolutely disgusting.
Was it a gay ad or was it a straight ad? Or did it?
Totally gay.
Totally gay.
Totally gay.
Part of me like
Totally
sometimes
gay.
wishes I was gay
Okay.
because
Yeah, we all know that, RJ.
because like if you think of how like disgusting and horn dog all guys are,
Oh yeah.
always looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
just knew everyone in your friend group was always looking,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty sick.
It'd be a cool friend group.
It'd be a cool friend group versus like
yeah, it'd make
I have
life
like
a lot
a
easier.
few like friends of the opposite, sex that I'm like, yeah, it's cool, it's down.
Yeah.
But there's like always a air of mystery. But I'm like, maybe.
What you mean, talking about getting pregnant? and
No, I
stuff?
just mean like there's an 80% chance if I hang out with this person, like we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But like I don't know,
Gotcha.
Maybe. Versus like
Yeah.
if
But you're saying if you were
if I was
gay,
gay
it's pretty much
and my friends were
100%,
gay, it'd be a
100% of the time.
100% chance every time.
Fair, fair enough.
100% of the time.
Like that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I get it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
maybe you just need.
I don't
your
know what
friends.
that's like. That
I
would
don't
be
know.
cool.
Like maybe I do, but also,
Maybe I
guys are
don't.
guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I hear you. I mean,
Guys are guys.
it's a
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
general, broad stroking
Hey.
statement, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, or just like maybe if you're that type, don't keep friends who don't want to blow you every time you get together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's also
Right?
that's
Like-
the takeaway.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've never been in that position ever. I pretty much just show up and you make the call. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at.
Right.
Just show up, be charming,
Yeah.
try to wear clean clothes, and you make the call.
Why
I don't
to
get a
wear
say in
clean
it.
clothes?
That's,
Maybe splash some water on
Kind
my
of.
dick. in a
Clean-ish.
public
Wear my
sink.
good bus shirt.
yeah. Dude, it's been in the laundry. I just mean, like, I've never been in that position. I don't know what it's like. It sounds wonderful.
Telling you.
To just be like, pretty much count on getting blown
Yeah.
every time you hang out.
Every time.
Sounds awesome.
Sounds awesome. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Being gay might be cool, but I'm not,
Yeah,
so I
no,
can't
dude,
force
I'm
it.
with you. I'm with you.
I can't force
I'm with
it.
You could.
I don't
To be
get
honest, I don't think it'd be much of a force.
a little push.
Push back.
Little push. Maybe. I feel like you got one fucking toe in the water already.
It's like a domino.
Just
Doesn't take
fooling.
much.
Just fooling.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should wrap this one up because I have to rock a piss hard.
That's fine. I need more beer.
Yeah.
We need more beer. We need to empty our bladders. We're pretty much experts, I guess. Thank you, bike thieves, for the sweet intro. You guys are the best. Yeah, that's it. Black Lives Matter. Does anything
that's
else
it.
matter, guys?
Fuck yeah.
No.
Nothing else.
No,
Nothing
Just
else
Black
matters.
Lives.
not this week.
And
Just Black
nothing
Lives.
else
Nothing.
matters.
Thanks everybody for tuning in this week. We are Pretty Much Experts. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are Pretty Much Experts, and we love you, I guess.